Well, guys, what's up? It's your boy Jordan back for another video here, and what a season ending for my beloved Chargers as we lost to the Raiders tonight. By the way, shout out to Pistol 2 on third, and shout out to Ash Raider, and shout out to the Raider fans that I know as my Chargers will go off to an off season as we'll have some more moves so me and the Chargers can make it to the Super Bowl and make it to playoffs or not. However, we'll need more draft picks. We'll need more moves for the players to give them a trade or sign them if we make it to the Super Bowl since we're going to make the playoffs or not. However, since we got Corey Linsley right now, it's not that bad, you know. So Casey Hayward, he used to play for my Chargers. Denzel Perryman, he used to play with my Chargers too. Even Tyron Johnson, Darius Philon, and then Brandon Faison, some of my former Charger player that plays on the Raiders. It includes Melvin Ingram. As a Chargers fan to my former Charger D-line, Melvin Ingram, I would be rooting for him as the Chiefs would probably play the Steelers in the wild card game or however. So the Raiders play the Bengals and then the Bills play the Patriots. So I have my Chargers rooting guide for offseason when I root for them in the playoffs, including the Cowboys and the 49ers, but the Eagles and the Bucks, the Rams and the Cardinals, that should be a good playoff team that I can watch for. While my beloved Chargers are on the offseason since we lost tonight against the Raiders. So by the way, guys, well, from me, I just want to say my Chargers did good and bad from the up and downs, as we know about ride or die, do or die, win or lose. It's just a game. From what I know is about the up and downs as well, but that's okay. So I feel sorry about my Chargers losing to the Raiders. We already won Week 4 because from the 2021 season, since our season's over, we beat Washington first back to Week 1 from September 12th. And then Week 2 got screwed by the refs because of the Cowboys beating us. And then 3 wins against our AFC West rivalry, the Chiefs, at Kansas City, and against the Raiders, just like we did beat them in Week 4 since we lost to them in Week 18, exception. And then Week 5 against the Cleveland Browns, because we beat Baker Mayfield, we did beat the Browns. And Week 6, blown out by the Ravens, don't matter. And then we had a bye week, and then Week 8, we possibly get to a close game against the Patriots. And Week 9, we beat the Philadelphia Eagles, we beat Phillip, we beat the Eagles. Dustin Hopkins game-winning field goal, as you know it. And then Week 10, we lose to the Vikings. And then Week 11, clutch comeback against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then Week 12, blown out by Denver. And then Week 13, Week 14, back-to-back wins against the Bengals and the Giants. And then back-to-back losses against the Chiefs and the Texans is acceptable. Winning and losing, up and downs, ride or die, do or die. It's just every game. It is acceptable. And then 1 wins and then 1 loss, Week 17, Week 18 against Denver and Vegas. But, you know, sometimes we win or lose. Sometimes it's up and downs. Ride or die, do or die. It's just a game, however, just like I said it. So my Chargers did great because Andre Roberts, it's not his fault, or if it was his fault, then he fumbled the ball because the Chargers were going to run the football right now because we had to get the punt ready. Got to get the return ready. Then guess what? He screwed it up because he fumbled the ball. And then Justin Herbert got intercepted one time because since we got to the fourth quarter at the end, I thought we were going to lose, but we tied it up. If we already won, then we just make it to playoffs. But we didn't win. We just lost because we're out of playoff spot. And I'm going to believe how my Chargers are going to do better next season because since we got rid of Phillip Rivers, my Chargers would make it to the Super Bowl without Rivers because our QB1, Justin Herbert's going to do well because our coach, Brandon Staley, did great in his first season with the Chargers, but exception as well. And we go back to the playoff timelines except the season, but, you know. So I want to thank to my Chargers fan. I'll see you next season with the Chargers, as we are a Chargers fan for life. To Anthony Mattia and Julius Mattia, Luke Matty, and Leon Matty, Father Simon and Saki. And to all my Chargers fan, including LAOG, Original LA, and Mo Dog, Oceanside Boy, 760, and then one of my other Chargers fan that I know. And let's go back to the playoff timelines. When's the last time we've been to the playoffs since 94? 1994, and then that's the time we know. Let's see how we went. We did good in 94 season, but when's the last time we won our playoff game back to the 90s? 1994 against their beloved Pittsburgh Steelers team, including Tony Tomlinson in the AFC Championship game. Did not know, because if we beat the Steelers for the first time as postseason results 1-0 against the Steelers, then we go into the Super Bowl and then get outburst by the San Francisco 49ers. And so, win or lose, dadgum, like Philip Rivers does it all the time. And back to the 60s. When's the last time we won a championship game? 1964. And then 1963 against Luke Otto and Pierre Shimoon and Ryan Cutter and another Patriot fan, Matthews, and Kyle Harris's beloved New England Patriot fan, but to their beloved New England Patriots in the AFL Championship game. And to them, since 2007 AFC Championship game, we get blown out by the Patriots, and then that time in 2018, we get blown out by the Patriots again. And that's what I ever said. So we won a playoff game in 2018 against the Ravens in the wild card, in the AFC wild card. And by the timeline, we made that happen. So you probably know this from the bottom line, from the Chargers, my beloved Chargers, against every team that I always root for is my beloved Chargers. Is represented from Orange County, Anaheim, Carson, Los Angeles, San Diego. Rancho San Diego is acceptable. El Cajon is acceptable too. And from the timelines, since we got rid of Ryan Leaf, we got the QB that played for the Saints was Drew Brees. And that's why Drew Brees used to go with LaDainian Tomlinson in the duo. That's why our Chargers seasons is up and downs is acceptable. But the playoffs, wins and losses, is acceptable to the up and downs. Losing our players because of COVID and the injuries is acceptable from the up and downs. Win or lose, do or die, ride or die. Make it to playoffs or not. Or make it to Super Bowl or not. Because for next season's home opponent, we face the Seahawks, the Rams, and 3 AFC West teams we face. And including the Chicago Bears, not the Chicago Bears, but for the next 2 seasons, we play the Bears and Lions at our home game in 2023 season. So let's go with the start of focus of 2022 season with the Chargers. So we probably face the Tennessee Titans, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and AFC East where we play on the route side, except the 2 seasons where we play against Packers, Vikings. And then, but for next 2 seasons is 2022 and 2023, which is fine. But 2020 and 2021 didn't help at all. So let's talk about our 2022 season, next season with the Chargers, with my beloved Chargers, as I represent the Chargers a lot. So at our home games, we played the Chiefs, Raiders, Broncos, and then we played the Seahawks and the Rams, Battle of LA, and then we played the Jaguars and the Titans. And then road games, we play against NFC South team and then AFC North team what we play. And then we played the Chiefs, Raiders, and then the Broncos. And then also we played the Cardinals, 49ers. And then we played the Colts and the Texans because I never accepted. And then next season, for the next 2 seasons, to 2023 from 2022, we played the Chicago Bears, Detroit Lions. And then, by the way, it's not acceptable, but any AFC South or East or North teams, however, is acceptable to the possible as well. And when we just keep playing, we always got to say how we do well. And then by the side, when we play AFC East teams, just the Patriots, Bills, just the Jets or the Dolphins in 2023 season, we always care about it for next season's game. And then from 2022 and 2023 season, we play the Chiefs, Broncos, and Raiders. And then we play the Packers, we play the Lions, and then we play the Bears and the Vikings. Even we have some other AFC South or North teams we play, or the NFC West teams to play, or just AFC South or Easter, except the East, or North teams to face at home as well. And from the timeline, Keenan Allen did great, Mike Williams, Dustin Hopkins, we had a new kicker, and Andre Roberts did great. Even Andre Roberts screwed it up because he fumbled the ball. It wasn't his fault. It was my Chargers, but didn't know what happened at the end. And then the Raiders ended up scoring a game-winning field goal against us. And then, by the way, guys, until the end, it's all I need to say is, from me as a Chargers fan for life, from San Diego, Orange County, Anaheim, Los Angeles, Carson, Inglewood, El Cajon, equals Rancho San Diego. So, by the way, guys, what a great ways for the Chargers to win or lose this season. But next season and for the next 2 seasons, we'll have a good time. So, it's your boy Jordan, and bolt up and go Chargers. I'm out.